Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the office. Now I'm trying some new stuff, some accent lighting, I repainted the walls, did some new stuff. I might move my BJJ stuff, whatever side, move it so my big old head's not blocking it all. But either way, I wanted to go ahead and do a quick video because I just did some maintenance downstairs. I changed out my carbon blocks on my RODI system and I figured, hey, let me go ahead and do a quick video because this reminds me of a Skype call that I did with a customer or one of my subscribers about 3 weeks ago, and I figured let's make a real quick video to kind of share what's going on. Now, before we get started, just a reminder, and I will do an official video on this, I will be at Reefapalooza Orlando next month, April. Don't remember the dates, like 18th through the 22nd, something like that. But I will be there, Geo's Reef booth, and again, I will do a separate video with all that information, the discounts, all that good stuff. So with that, yes, I just changed up my carbon blocks on my RODI system. Now, one thing with troubleshooting, because I do the one-on-one Zoom calls with you guys quite often, and one of the things that I find is a lot of the issues you guys are having with like messed up ICP test, you're having algae outbreaks, you're having just weird things within the tank. Most of the time, it's because your carbon blocks are either expired, you haven't changed them in a couple years, or you're just not testing ICP test often enough to kind of catch them as they start to go bad. Now, a rule of thumb for me when it comes to changing your carbon blocks, first and foremost, make sure you're using 2 carbon blocks. I always buy the BRS, the 5 micron, and then the 1 micron universal carbon blocks, and it's going to be the sediment filter, the 5 micron, and then the 1 micron, and then it goes into the whatever it is, the RO actual filter. It's slipping the top of my mind right now, but either way, it goes into the rest of the filter and takes care of it. The RO membrane. There we go. So with that, make sure you're having 2 carbon blocks. Now, a lot of you guys are like, well, I got a small tank, I only want 1. Just get an RODI system with 2. It's really, just do it. It's better to have 2 because once that first one dies, at least you get a little bit more time before all that stuff starts getting into your tank. And listen, when you back up and you look at how much you're spending on your reef tanks over the years, just buy the better RODI system. You can get them on eBay for relatively cheap. You can make your own. You can put pieces together, stuff like that. You don't need to spend a ton of money, but make sure you have the 2 carbon blocks. First and foremost, done. Now, when it comes to changing them, for me personally, it's every 3 months, 4 months, depending on kind of what I got going on. But I change them that often because I've used the chlorine test kits in the past, and they weren't really reliable. They came back, actually I tested the same thing twice in one day, came back with some, the next test said none. I said screw it, threw them away, and then just bought new carbon blocks. And I have it in my Apex calendar just to change out the carbon blocks every 3 to 4 months, and I just do it regardless, just how it is. Now, I am making quite a bit of water because we do have the Oscar tank. We have a 500-gallon reef tank, which between the calc reactor and the just a general top off every week, it's about 30 gallons a week, which is, I guess, is quite a bit, right? Because I am pulling a lot of air out of the fish room because we have the printers and all that stuff. We want to make sure the air is clean, yada, yada, yada. So there's quite a bit of evaporation between the Oscar tank and the reef tank. So about 30 gallons a week. I have a 160-gallon barrel, plus I do 25 to 30-gallon water change every single week. Adds up relatively quickly. Hence, I just change up my carbon blocks every 3 to 4 months, just how it is. Now, so if you're experiencing like algae issues or you're experiencing just weird things within your test kits or your ICP tests, just change your carbon blocks. Get on a schedule. You can do the chlorine test kits if you want, but like I said before, they're not very reliable. They tend to just not be accurate. So in this hobby, let's just back up as a whole, right? So think of all the money you invested in your reef tank. Think of all the money you have just in coral alone. Some of you guys are buying $200, $300 frags, right? Kudos, man. I'm not doing that. You guys got baller money. I ain't got that. But you guys are spending some crazy money. Just go spend a couple $100s on the proper RODI system and spend the $20 to $30 every 3 to 4 months to change out the RO blocks or the carbon blocks. Just do it. It's not that complicated. Just do it. So I think that's it for the video. Off script, I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll edit while we get it. But either way, guys, that's it for the video. If you want to subscribe to the channel, definitely subscribe. If you like the content, like it. And if you want to support me, head over to fishofhex.com. All right. Peace.